Yeah, so I'm the Career Outreach Director for Billings Public Schools. Basically, I'm a school district employee and I work in the business community to try to find businesses that are interested in working with our students to help develop career awareness, exploration, preparation, or even placement. And so on the business side of things, I work with a team of career coaches, I work with counselors, teachers, all in the school district, and basically our goal as a program is really just try to help kids explore careers, figure out what they might want to do, with careers, college, anything in between. I've enjoyed meeting people, seeing, it just motivates you when you see other people in the community who want to make this a better place, and Next Gen is filled with that. And then the last thing is I try to stay involved in supporting local nonprofits, Eagle Mounts, the Billings Trail Net, just because, again, they're doing great work. And so this was a perfect opportunity on my current career path to kind of get connected back to education where I always had an interest. My parents are a really big inspiration for me. They've basically given me everything, allowed me to pursue whatever I've wanted to in my life. We never had, everything, but I had everything that I needed growing up. And so they just provided great perspective on it's all walks of life about, seeing things from other people's point of view, finding what you're passionate about and pursuing that. They've helped me out a ton. I don't think I would be here in this and able to do what I'm doing right now if they hadn't helped me on certain junctures along the way. And so I'm just very appreciative of that. And they've modeled how to be great professionals, how to be great partners to each other, how to be great parents. And so a lot of what inspires me is wanting to hopefully make them proud. One of the most meaningful things about receiving this award to me is thinking back on all the people that have supported me along the way. I mentioned my parents earlier, but I've had coaches, teachers, mentors, college professors, bosses that have invested time in me, who have believed in me, who have maybe told me what I needed to hear at a time that I didn't really want to hear it, and all those people along the way that did that for me. I hope that seeing something like this in someone that they've invested time in, that it would feel like their award as well, because I truly would not be where I'm at without a lot of those people helping me along the way.
Yeah, so since I was 5 years old, I've wanted to be an architect. I knew it. I told my parents, this is what I want to do, and I started drawing then and really haven't quit. And to me, that's all about creativity, right? It's all about solving unique challenges and problems through the lens of creativity and really coming to a solution that you didn't think was possible. No one thought was possible, and that's inspiring to do that now today in our work, to use creativity to solve a wide range of problems with really unique solutions. It inspires me every day. And I watch that now as my role continues to evolve and my focus shifts to thinking how creativity solves even larger problems, or it plays a big part in solving some of these larger problems, like building our team and creating the kind of culture that we want and that we're proud of, and how we use creativity to shape our community or help influence what we want our community to become is inspiring. It's inspiring to me every day. Thinking about the future of where we're going and knowing that in today's world, we can no longer operate in a silo, right? A&E this year is our 50th anniversary. It's a really exciting time to think back and reflect on 50 successful years of this firm being an architecture firm. Receiving the Outstanding Business Person Award is frankly very humbling. It's humbling to be recognized by both my team, the Billings Chamber, and the larger community. To be someone that is deserving of an award like this, I've looked back at past winners, and it's people that have an impact in our community, and knowing that I would be considered in that is something I'm grateful for, and it's just humbling to be recognized.
I feel like we foster an environment of where if you do make a mistake, you don't have to feel like you have to hide it because you're going to be in trouble. And so what's kind of nice about that is any of our employees can get into a situation and do the right thing and be honest about it, because they understand that it's just a learning opportunity. It's something that they can move on from and learn from. And so that's really what we try and foster day in and day out as a leadership team. Like, do the right thing, and we're always going to take care of you.
Before I came here, I've had a breadth of experiences in a lot, like Eaton, in a lot of different businesses and environments and whatever. I've had some wonderful managers. I've had some horrible managers. So you always take from the good, note what came from the bad, and try to improve on it. I mean, that's I guess my inspiration. But really, ultimately, my big focus, what I try to bring to my team is, we're in a reactive industry, especially with what my team does. And my biggest thing is I want to make sure that we foster a place or an environment where they don't hate opening the door to come into work every day. That's really my focus. I want to make sure that everybody can be as happy as possible in a reactive industry that can frankly sometimes suck.
I'm just very proud. It's a really nice feeling to know that something that I feel so much attachment and dedication for is being perceived in the way that we're trying to work for it to be. So it's been a very, very lovely news.
Yeah, it's nice to be recognized for something. Proud of upper management, the admin team, proud of the everyone that's involved. I almost feel like I'm just standing on the shoulders of giants in terms of other people really getting it, but I do know that I had a part to play in that as well as Eaton, and so it's yeah, joyous, proud, happy, concerned for any competitors perhaps, because we can win this multiple years in a row, right?
So when we talk about implementing diversity, equity, and inclusion, I think that's a misnomer. What we're trying to do is actually create a safe space for individuals to learn and grow in our community. So when we say implement, I just want people to understand this is the work that we have to do as a community to embrace change. And so when we talk about that, and again, that word implementing gets overused in my opinion, what we're trying to do is sustain a culture that invites people in. Yeah, so I moved to Billings 13 years ago, and I remember that there were some doors that were just locked. And given that, I want people to have a different experience. I think the major part of my passion for this work comes from is that I have a 16-year-old daughter, and I don't want her experience to be different than mine. I always say I don't want her to have to kick doors down. I simply want her to walk, turn the knob, and be able to do what she wants to do in life. So I think it's important. So one of those words that we use in there, we use the I, which is inclusivity. And so I want people to understand this is not about just one group or sector of individuals. It's about making sure the entire whole, the totality of our community understands the importance of everybody. So again, it's not to segregate one group out or make one group more exclusive. It's about the entire whole community. So that's what makes my work different. I focus on that. I would just say to people, as you think about diversity, equity, and inclusion, be sure of the lens that you're running it through. Again, the media tends to polarize things, sensationalize things that may or may not be true. Just make sure that you understand what organizations are investing in and what their total purpose is before you make a decision about whether or not it's a good thought or a bad plan for their community. So I'm humbled, right? I am absolutely humbled by this opportunity to be able to sit in front of you and talk to you about this. Just very quickly, when they came to tell me that I was receiving this award, I got emotional, because this is just, for me, this is not work. This is about making opportunities for others who might not have the same platform that I have to make it. So this, in my opinion, just is a reflection of the work that we've been doing in collaboration together, and making it better for those who come in by.
How integrity works with me is I was raised by a pastor, actually, and two of them, my mom and dad both were, and we were taught the good book, and through that upbringing I learned very, very quickly in life, even in school, that if I wanted someone to treat me nice, that I had to treat them nice. And so it really started from there. And then as I moved into employment and things like that, it turned out that that same rule applied, that if I was nice to people and I was a man of my word and I, kept my end of the deal that I had much better transactions. And so it's just been kind of a lifestyle for me, and it's worked all these years. Fairness, I think, would be probably one of the most important words. I try to be extremely fair with everyone I meet, including my staff and especially our customers. I'm not aggressive in the aspect of how people think. Maybe in this industry that, you know, we would be. We're very transparent. And I'm also that way with my staff as well. And so those are a few of the things that really help us. It means the world to me to receive this award because of the reputation basically our industry has. And I want to let everyone else know that there are many, many, many good companies in this town that are in this, you know, auto or RV industry, and they're great people and they're honest and they have integrity. We get a bad rap. And so for me to actually be able to win this for all of us is really huge.